In the heart of Orofia, a serene Igbo village, bordered by the majestic Udemmiri River, life was simple, peaceful, and bound by tradition. That was until the day Adora arrived, changing the village forever. With skin that glistened like the morning dew and eyes as deep as the river itself, she captured the attention of every man who set eyes on her. Her beauty was outwardly, and her presence was as mysterious as the waters of Udemmiri. It was a humid market day when Adora strolled into the village square, draped in a flowing akocha cloth, adorned with coral beads that clinked softly with each step. Men paused mid-sentence to gape, their jaws slack, while women whispered behind their palms. "Who is she?" muttered Ikenna, a tall, muscular hunter, nudging his friend Chibuzo. "I don't know, but she doesn't look like she's from around here," Chibuzo replied, unable to tear his eyes away. Adora greeted the elders respectfully, her soft voice carrying the most musical tone. "I seek refuge, my fathers," he said. "I have no family and nowhere to call home." The elders, swayed by her charm, offered her a place to stay. But it wasn't long before her beauty began to weave a spell over the village men. Within weeks, she married Ikenna. Days later, she wedded Chibuzo. And then Inamdi, the village blacksmith, followed. By the third marriage, the village women grew uneasy. The men Adora married became distant, their once vibrant spirits dulled. Ngozi, Ikenna's first wife, tearfully approached Mama Uju, the village elder, known for her wisdom. "Mama Uju, something is wrong. Ikenna barely speaks to me. It's like he's no longer himself." Mama Uju frowned deeply, her fingers tracing the beads of her Jinku staff. "This is no ordinary matter," she said. "There is more to this Adora girl than meets the eye." Meanwhile, the Udemmiri River, once a lifeline for Orofia, began to change. The water turned murky, fish disappeared, and the air around it grew heavy. Rumors spread that Adora's arrival had awakened an ancient curse. Late one night, Mama Uju summoned the women to her hut. The room was dimly lit by a flickering oil lamp, and the air was thick with the scent of burning Uda seeds. "Do you remember the tale of the water spirit?" Mama Uju began, her voice low. "Many years ago, our fathers desecrated the sacred Mirioma, stealing treasures from her depths. The spirit swore vengeance, and I believe Adora is her vessel." The women gasped, their whispers filled with fear. "What do we do, Mama Uju?" Ngozi asked, her voice trembling. Mama Uju's eyes glinted in the dim light. "We must confront her at the river, but be warned, this will not be easy." Under the light of a full moon, Mama Uju and the women, clad in white wrappers and adorned with protective charms, approached the river. If you haven't subscribed by now, this is a perfect time to touch that subscribe button. Thank you. Now let's proceed. Adora was already there, her silhouette glowing under the moonlight. "You think you can stop me?" Adora said, her voice echoing like ripples on water. She turned to face them, her eyes now glowing a haunting blue. "We know who you are," Mama Uju said, her voice steady. "You are the spirit of Udemmiri, here to punish us for the sins of our ancestors. But we beg for mercy." Adora laughed, a chilling sound that sent shivers down their spines. "Mercy? Your people showed none when they defiled my waters. I have taken your men as payment. You cannot stop me." As she spoke, the river surged violently, the waters rising as though alive. Adora began to transform, her legs dissolving into a swelling mass of water, her form both beautiful and terrifying. In the chaos, Mama Uju remembered the Ikenga, a sacred figurine her family had guarded for generations. It was said to hold the power to appease spirits. With trembling hands, she held the king high and called out, "We returned what was stolen. Forgive us, Great Spirit." The river calmed instantly and Adora's form flickered. Her voice softened, losing its edge. "You have returned what was mine. But know this, should your people defile my waters again, I will return, and no prayer will save you." With that, Adora vanished and the rivers returned to its pristine state. The men she had married woke as though from a trance, confused but alive. The next day, the villagers gathered at the riverbank to erect a shrine in honor of the water spirit. Mama Uju led the ceremony, her voice firm as she declared, "From this day forward, we will honor the spirit of Udemmiri and teach our children to respect the waters that give us life." As the villagers dispersed, Mama Uju stood alone by the river, her gaze fixed on the shimmering surface. She whispered, "May we never forget." From that day, Orofia thrived once more, but the tale of Adora, the woman who married all the men, was told for generations as a warning never to anger the spirits of the water. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more beautiful stories. Thank you.